Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney and this is Beauty by CLH. Today I'm doing a collab video with my sweet friend Sydney. Her channel is Diaries of a Beauty Guru Wannabe. That's such a cute name. I literally can never get over it. And if you want to follow her on Instagram, her name over there is Diaries of 2 Beauty Guru Wannabes. And she does that with her cousin or friend or something, which is super great. Her page is amazing. Her YouTube channel is amazing. And yeah, I don't have anything but wonderful things to say about her. I think she's super. She posts amazing looks. Her color combinations are so lovely. And when she works with color, they somehow like still turn out totally wearable and just beautiful. It's amazing. But anyways, this video was done first by Allie Glines, and I can't remember who she did it with, but this is like a recreation of their video. They both chose each other's makeup. So Sydney and I FaceTimed, we went through all our makeup and we each picked makeup for the other person. So, oh my gosh, some of the things she picked I like haven't used in forever, and other things I've never used them like together, so I'm really anxious to see how this is gonna turn out. So if you're interested in seeing the products that Sydney chose for me to use on my face, then just keep watching. The first product that Sydney chose for me to use is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I love this primer, mostly on other people. I think that on everyone else, it makes them look like a goddess, and on me, I just look moisturized, which is a good thing because I have dry skin, but I think this primer is amazing if you're a working makeup artist. I use it on everyone, and they always look so good, so I really recommend it. So this is how much I'm using, and it comes with like a little spatula, and you can just go up to the line. Sydney's video is going to be much better than mine because she makes videos so consistently, and I make videos like once every 5 years. So yeah, when you're done with my video, or if you get tired of me, just go watch Sydney's because I can guarantee it's going to be better. She chose the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is not my favorite foundation, and I've never used it with this primer, so I'm hoping that the primer kind of makes it better. So we'll see. This primer, I just don't, or this foundation, sorry, I don't think it's the best for dry skin because the formula itself is like dry. Does that make sense? I don't know. So I'm just gonna put a lot on because I'm using a sponge, and the sponge will soak up a lot of that. And yeah, the sponge I'm going to use today is the Morphe one. I've only used it once before, so I'm still kind of getting a feel for it. I'm not the biggest fan of Morphe, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I like BB creams or just going in with concealer. The only time I wear foundation is if I'm like filming something for, we're not filming, but like creating something for Instagram or a special occasion, and I want my makeup to last longer than it normally would. Look at how tan my arm is versus how white my face is. Okay, so for concealer, Sydney chose the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This concealer is also very light for me. I bought it last winter, and I think they were just out of the shade that I wanted, and I didn't want to like wait to try it anymore, so I just bought the shade anyways. It's not bad, I can make it work, it's just light. Also, this isn't my favorite concealer because I have dry skin and it can be quite drying underneath the eyes. So I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this because it's so full coverage. So I'm just gonna kind of do like 2 dots there, maybe a little one there because I get really dark in that corner, and maybe a dot there. I think everything else looks pretty good. So for my brows, Sydney chose the Brow Bar to Go by Whitening Lightning or Gerard Cosmetics. This is very old and I've used it a ton. And she also chose the Brow Gal Insta Tint. So I just like to kind of follow my natural shape, and that's it. So that's good enough. I like to put in my brow gel after I do all of my powders because I kind of get a little wild with my brush and I don't want to mess them up. So next powder, she chose the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. This is the Aesthetica P12 brush. It's kind of like tulip shaped and I really like it for powder. As you can see, it just kind of picked up a lot more and it disperses it easier. Sydney chose one of my favorite bronzers, the Marc Jacob Tantastic Omega Bronzer. I think this bronzer is very pretty, and it's one that you can't really apply too much. The only problem I would say with this bronzer is that I do notice it fade throughout the day. Like, I'd say it's comparable to like the Physicians Formula bronzers in the way that you can apply it and apply it and apply it and it's never too much. The difference is the Physicians Formula's bronzers last longer. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to talk on camera. I usually talk to my toddlers, so then when I'm like trying to like formulate thoughts for grown-ups, it's kind of a challenge. Well, I guess I could do the Insta Tint now. A lot of the products I chose for Sydney are products that I've never used before and products that I like wanted to and just never did. So I cannot wait to see her video. Isn't this cup so cute? It was a gift from my friend. It says Mama Bear, and then on the back has my two kids, Mason and Aspen. Aspen has a little bow. I think it's the cutest thing in the world. She chose the ColourPop In Nude Endo, is that how you say it? In Nude Endo highlight palette. This isn't one I reach for too often. I like cream highlighters the most, and that's just what I've been wearing this summer, but I'm really glad she chose this. I need like a new brush solution. My brushes are all over the place. Ugh, okay, I'm gonna use this Real Techniques setting brush, which I've never actually used before, so that's exciting. I just won, this was part of like a giveaway prize that I won over on Instagram, so that was exciting. I think the only highlights I liked in this were Fine Line and On the Tempo. I don't know what kind of eye look I'm gonna go for. I'm really bad. I always match my whole everything, my clothes to my makeup, my highlight to my eyes. Like, I match everything perfectly, so it's hard for me to kind of do this before I do my eyes. But I think I'll use Fine Line today. And then if we need to like switch it up later, I'll just layer on top of it. So the reason I like cream highlighters is because I have dry skin, really dry skin, and then I've already explained I have like large pores also, and I just kind of feel like powder highlights do more emphasizing those things than cream highlighters do. Okay, so next for eyes, she chose the Huda Beauty Desert Dust palette and the Electro Pop palette. Oof. This is what it looks like. It is so pretty and the possibilities are absolutely endless. And then here is the Electro Pop palette. Electro Pop is freaking bomb. There is like no shimmer palette that can even compare. They're like a cream formula that obviously dries down and they're amazing. Okay, so I think I want to keep it light and pretty, which never actually ends up being the case. I usually go a little crazy, but that's what we're gonna try and do. My eyes are still a little bit tacky from that concealer, so I'm just gonna leave it. Go in with Eden. And this is a Sigma E40 brush. And like, do you guys see that pigmentation? Like what even? My brushes are dirty-ish, so just ignore that. This is a, ooh, do I want to use this? Morphe. How dirty is this brush? Let's see. Yeah, it's like mostly clean. Alright, this is a Sigma E25. Gonna go in with Musk and just put this like more so in the lower crease than how we like blew out the Eden shade. Just keeping this one more refined. Then I'm gonna go back in with the E25 and go into, how do you say that? Oud? I don't know. This darker warm brown. And put that on the outer corner. Really like slappily. That's kind of my style for like a day-to-day basis. It's just like easy, sloppy makeup. And I'm gonna take that Oud shade and put it on a lower lash line as well. I'm gonna go in with Musk on the lower lash line. And Eden. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna use out of the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm gonna go in with the Electro Pop palette now, and I'm going to use this shade here. This is the Lexi 211, and I'm gonna pick up that brownish shimmer shade and apply that on the lid. What I like about the Kevyn Aucoin is that it still applies beautifully with a brush. You know how like shimmer shades, it's always just easier to use your finger. Kevyn Aucoin, like, yeah, it is easier to use your finger, but you can still do it with a brush if you don't want to use your finger or you have more precision. Like, it still builds up beautifully. It gets to the same opacity, and it's just, oh, it's amazing. This palette, I don't even know how people live without it. Sydney also chose this Starfire glitter in the number 3. It's like a coppery rose gold shade. I'm gonna go on the same brush and pick a little bit of that up. The Starfire packaging is so freaking pretty. So these are really cool. I would say they're comparable to the Stila glitters, Glitter and Glow shadows, only better. Once they dry, you can layer them on top of each other and you can rub your eye and they will not move. It's phenomenal. So I'm just kind of putting that where everything meets, and this color in particular has like a subtle glitter, so it's perfect for today when I'm just going to the grocery store. But they have 4 other ones and they are more glittery, or like I said, you can build it up as much as you want and get more glitter out of it if you want to. Which I don't want to today. So yeah, like look, I don't know if you can even see just how pretty it is. But yeah, that's something like with the Stila, you're always going to, I think, have glitter fall down onto your face, and that's never happened to me before with these. Like they really truly dry and stay put, and it's amazing. Oh, I put that too high. And you guys can see like the wet, pretty shimmer. Oh my gosh, I just love these. So Starfire is on Instagram. They're just at Starfire Cosmetics. They're the sweetest brand if you guys want to go check them out. Oh, I forgot blush. She picked Luminoso blush. All right, I'm gonna go in with this angled brush and Luminoso by Milani. Oldie but a goodie. And then I'm gonna put that in Nude-Endo highlight that we used on the inner corner and a little bit on the brow bone. She picked the Kush mascara by Milk Makeup. This isn't my favorite mascara. I have really watery eyes, and I find that the fibers can kind of fall down and gets smudged on my lower lash line a little bit. So for that reason, I don't love this. But if you don't have super watery eyes and your eyes are normal, you would probably like this. I think, oh, I forgot to curl my eyelashes, and now I just got mascara everywhere. Okay, Courtney. So Sydney chose this Tarte Color Splash lipstick in the shade Set Sail. She wanted a peachy nude, and it turns out that I don't own any regular lipsticks that are peachy nude. I have a ton of liquid lips that are peachy nude and no regular, which is so bizarre. So this is the one that we settled on. Oh, I love these Color Splash lipsticks. And lastly, she picked the primer water as my setting spray by Smashbox. I'm gonna go in with that. I never use this, ever. I love this look, like a lot. So you guys, this is the finished makeup look, and I'm really pleased. I think the skin looks super great. So if you guys have the Wet n Wild and the what is it called? If you guys have the Wet n Wild and the Silk Canvas primer, I think they are lovely together, just lovely. So yeah, that's everything. Make sure you guys go check out Sydney's video and see the products that I chose for her and the look that she creates. Follow me on Instagram. My name is at BeautyByCLH. I post very infrequently, and yeah, follow Sydney on Instagram also. Her Instagram is much more consistent than mine, and she is lovely. And that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful Friday, and thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna try and post YouTube videos sometimes rather than once a year, and that's it. Thank you guys. Bye.